Shalom. All praise goes to the Most High, the Son, Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, WT Apostles, and the Elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. Alright? Now, Scriptures, Obadiah 1 and 10 says, For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Alright? Who is that talking about? That's talking about Esau. Alright? In the Hebrew, Ishashua. Meaning what? Wasted away is he, because he has no pigmentation, so his blood shows forth through his skin. Okay? The so-called white man who's really red. I read it again. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Meaning what? Meaning what? In the kingdom, when the kingdom comes, it'll come a point after 1,000 years that Esau, all right, his race of people will be cut off, no longer existing. All right? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, for thy violence, because Esau is the forefather of who? The so-called white man. All right? Then you go into the elites, all right, and all his generations. All right? And then his brother Jacob, all right, the forefathers of who? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who are the true Israelites according to the Bible today. Okay? And this basically goes back to Jacob and Esau when they were born, right? Going into, all right, Esau coming out first, and Jacob grabbing hold of his heel right after. Okay, pardon the noise. All right. You know, this is Babylon we're living in. This is Babylon. It says, Esau going to the so-called white man, and Jacob going in to the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, and Jacob, in the Hebrew, Yaquab, which means supplanted, which is all through the spirit, supplanted Esau out of his birthright. Okay, supplanted Esau out of his blessings, because he's the first son of Isaac, so he's supposed to get the blessing. But through the spirit, which is all the Lord's will, Jacob supplanted Esau out that blessing. All right, and Esau hated Jacob and want to kill Jacob, and that spirit is still on Esau and his generations today. All right, that's why this man's in rulership, and Jake has been dying ever since. All right, going into the Roman Empire. All right, and the siege against Jerusalem. All right, going into the conquistadors. Okay, and the Northern Kingdom going into slavery. All right. It says, for thy violence, that was that violence, man. All right. What he did to the nation of Israel when he was in power, in rulership. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Right. And shame's gonna cover this man. How? All his doings are coming out. Okay. By way of theaters, by way of history, okay, books, it's coming out, and this man wants to deny it. He wants to get rid of slavery, okay, cover it up, but he can't. Why? Because he's ashamed, and that shame is coming upon him. When he sees the storm with the elect being beamed up into those chariots, man, okay, that shame is going to be upon him even more. Okay, it says, for violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And like I said, all right, or the scriptures say, there's going to come a point where this so-called white man is no longer going to be in existence. Okay? He'll be cut off, man. Burnt up in a pit of fire. Okay? Now with that, I just want to say, all praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash, double honors the apostle and elders of great millstone who rule well, who taught us this truth. And shalom to the Akimadeh pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. All right, shalom.